Check the fridge, catch me where you at. Like Jody sees niggas ain't ready for us speaking. Look.
And welcome back to Middle of the Pack. I'm Pip.
And I am Fax. Why, hello.
Well, we're here. We're
here. Oh, my goodness. We're here with not really a whole lot of anything. The news is slow, but regardless, we decided, since the next time we would be recording would probably be after the championship game, we wanted to fit that little in-between window for March Madness.
We had a day between Final Four and championship game. It was like, we have to shoot. We have to do it.
Yep, because we're committed. I mean,
we are.
We're very selectively committed, but we're committed.
When there's a cumulative news that just piles up, just know we're going to drop sometime soon. Okay? If it's really slow, you hear no news, you might hear from us in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, because we're not just going to come give you nothing. Like, I mean, this makes sense because it's a national championship and it's Florida Gators are in it.
Yeah, they are.
Yep. And Houston is in it. But we're going to get to that in a minute because first we're just going to give you the little rundown of what's going on around the NFL because that is going to be coming up probably within the next week or so. We're going to be doing the draft coverage. And we're going to be having one of Pip's buddies to help us out. So we're probably going to be going around the room. I'm assuming for what you guys should expect. It should be something more of like we go around for each pick, what the team might need, what we think they're going to actually get, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the deal. But for now, we just got some news. The first piece of big news I want to talk about, Pip, Julio Jones retires.
Yeah, one of the greats, one of the best to ever do it.
And it sucks. Yeah, because he almost had his ring in 2016, and we all know how that went. But genuinely, one of the most skilled receivers of all time.
100%.
Crazy. He's up there with the greats. Obviously, he might not match up in statistical categories with like Jerry Rice and Marvin or whatever, but just as
pure
skilled,
skill,
if not
talent,
more, like one of one.
He's there.
I was telling Pip too before the episode. There's audio somewhere too of even like Larry Fitzgerald, who is one of my top 5. Larry Fitzgerald saying that like Julio Jones is the best he's ever seen, which is crazy because one, he's Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, he's Larry Fitzgerald, and 2, Larry Fitzgerald also played with Megatron.
Yeah,
and Randy. So it's just like, when you think of all that competition, it's crazy that Fitz, who is a very respected receiver, is up there, and he puts Julio as number 1. So congrats to Julio on the career. Obviously didn't end into the best, but we'll always remember the shit that you did in Atlanta with Matt Ryan.
Yeah, trust me, I can't forget. I had to endure it twice a year. I'm pretty sure he had a 250-yard something game on us.
Yeah, that would probably track. I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yep. So Julio left a mark on all of us, but Pip especially. Torturing the Panther secondary. Yep. I'm glad because for me, for a couple of years, it was AJ Brown, and I thought it was gonna forever be AJ. So I'm so glad he went to the Eagles. Like that was great.
You're safe now.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's who AJ Brown was to me. He was like Julio. That's what I compared him to. So
you just have like Nico Collins to worry about.
Yeah. Westbrook Akine. That's like he's
apparently
gone now too. I think he's on my
he's gone. He's gone.
But yeah, there you go. Julio's retired. That was another one. Speaking of Miami, actually, Teron Armstead, because he'd just gone to Miami recently, right? It was either within the past couple years, a year or so.
I think he's been there a couple years.
Yeah, okay, a couple years. But he retired, and he was a pretty good left tackle. I mean, considered one of the best left tackles during his time. So, got to give respect to the man.
I'll put it this way, man. If I know your name as an offensive lineman, you're very good.
Yeah, that's probably.
I know who that is.
Oh man, I was just thinking about that too because I was like, what other like Hall of Fame offensive linemen do I like know of? You know, or like just like in general, like who are like prolific? Because obviously, you know, Trent
Dude,
Williams,
that dude that played for the Browns for 9 million
Joe
years.
Thomas,
Yeah, never missed
yeah,
a game.
Alex Kappa, I think was the center for the Bengals for a long time. Andrew Whitworth.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, there's those names, you know. But
Joe
for
Alt.
me, Joe Alt. Oh yeah, fucking middle of the pack Hall of Famer Joe Alt. That's one dude. On the Colts, you got like Tariq Glenn, former head coach Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
Can't forget that era, man. Holy fuck. Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. I can't believe we did that. But yeah, Teron Armstead, he is hanging it up, but one of the best at his position. And I mean, as a left tackle, that's crazy because yeah, you're the second most important player on offense, right behind the quarterback, essentially,
Right.
because you know your position was made important. What was that? They had a whole fucking movie about it. The Blind Side. Shit.
Yep. Yep.
God damn, I was blanking. But good for him. I mean, I'm glad he had a good career. I genuinely don't know when left tackles are like supposed to retire. So for all I know, 12 seasons, good enough for me, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking
Hell yeah. That's
great
great.
career.
10
Great
plus year
career.
career. You
Yeah.
nailed it.
That's all you need to do. But yeah, there's that for two of the biggest like retirements right now. And I'd say right now, oh yes. And then I just wanted to touch on quickly. Trey Lance went to the Chargers,
Not the UFL.
not the UFL. So he's going to be backing up Justin Herbert. That's all right. I don't really know. It's not. I think it's going to be just like the Cowboys. It's not going to do anything for him. We're just going to like
It's
see him
okay
in the
because
preseason.
the Cowboys got a new backup.
Oh shit, that's right. That's right. There you go. Perfect tie-in. And the Cowboys, yeah, who did they replace Trey Lance with? None other
Joe
than
Milton.
Joe Milton. Tennessee's very own Joe Milton. The rocket arm that I thought my quarterback was supposed to have, Joe Milton.
Yep.
The
He's just
move
gonna
around the
still
pocket
go,
ability.
never play. Great.
It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. That should have been like I genuinely thought it was going to be Fields or Joe Milton as far as like the Colts and what their next move is going to be. So, but hey, he's in
Be happy
Dallas
with what you
now.
got. Okay.
Yeah, I guess, huh? Be grateful for what I have. No, I will never be grateful for him.
You
I
have
don't even want to
Vanilla
say the
Vic,
name.
okay?
Vanilla Vic, Voldemort, fucking he who must not be named.
But yes, Joe Milton still gonna
Joe
be a
Milton.
backup. Still never gonna play.
Trey Lance,
Upsetting.
same deal.
Still never gonna play. I don't know. Herbert gets hurt more than I guess Dak and Herbert both deal with their injuries.
Yeah.
So there might, maybe.
Maybe we'll see that matchup, you know, Trey Lance versus Joe Milton.
Hey man, I just end the Dak experiment and just give it to Joe Milton. Didn't
It's
they just
time.
pay Dak though?
Yeah. Just got another huge extension. Yeah. Oh, and then also from the Cowboys, Cooper Rush went to the Ravens.
Yep, and they still can't get a contract done with Micah Parsons. So
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. So okay, let's touch on that before we get to college basketball because I want to pick your brain. If you're the GM of the Cowboys, obviously you know that Micah's agent is asking for more than Myles Garrett. And
if
I
not
think
the same ballpark amount, yeah.
exactly. And I think that's where the confusion is or like the fucking conflict. The conflict is at. I'm pretty sure it's because he wants the same as Myles Garrett. And like I said, I don't think he deserves it at least yet. Like he will probably down the line, but
He doesn't, but would you really argue with him on the money at the risk of losing him? He's a top 3 edge rusher at like 25 years old.
yeah, and also like at the same time, if you're like, oh, okay, while you're playing with this contract, you will be as good as Myles Garrett. Like you will reach the level to be earning that money. So I guess there's that.
Time out. Breaking news. Alex Ovechkin has passed Wayne Gretzky as the all-time NHL scoring leader.
Oh shit! Live right here.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. New GOAT. No, well, but breaking news. Yep. Number 895. He is the NHL's goal scoring king, Alex Ovechkin. There you
Yep,
go.
yep.
Wow. Edging his name into history. And Wayne Gretzky, I believe, should be there at that game because he has been following Ovechkin around to congratulate him.
I don't know that part, but I know he did it.
So don't worry. I've been keeping up with it a little bit, but that is awesome piece of history for a sport that we don't even necessarily cover. But, I mean, that's how important it is.
When it's something like that,
yeah.
that's an all-time record.
So, shit. Well, I mean, hey, congrats to Ovechkin. He's forever in history.
You can retire
of
now,
hockey.
buddy. You can give it up now.
Yeah, it's over. He can go off the ice right now. He probably did.
I would. Isn't he like 40?
Yeah, he probably scored it and literally skated off and was just like, "All right, there it is. I'm done.
Later, I'm gone."
Yep.
I mean, look how old is it, man? I feel like I've heard his name my entire life. Yeah, he's gonna be 40 this year.
Jeez, he's gonna be 40. Yeah, he should be good. He should be good.
You don't got to take those hockey hits anymore, bud. You're good. Bro,
it's all over. Like, I know you love the game. Trust me, we get it now. You love the game. You clearly proved more than enough.
Hasn't he spent his whole career on the same team too?
Yeah. He's been a Washington Capital his whole career.
Forever.
Yeah, and he got a Stanley Cup with it. So that's great. He got a Stanley Cup. Perfect career. Don't even got to lace him up anymore, man.
Alex Ovechkin, hockey goat?
Hockey goat? Maybe.
Hockey goat?
People are starting to think, is Wayne? I don't know.
Overrated.
Maybe. I think
Make
Wayne
sure you
Gretzky
get a clip of that.
Overrated.
Wayne Gretzky overrated. Clip it.
Clip it. Send it up.
Alex Ovechkin's my goat.
What if you know what? Middle of the pack goat, Alex Ovechkin.
Yep.
Announced
hockey
right
goat.
Here. That is our hockey goat. Yep. We're about to be involved in a community that we probably never thought we would be in, but
yeah. And they'll try to argue and I won't.
Yeah. Who has more goals all time? I guess we should probably do that. Because scoring points matters. So who has more goals? That's who'd be my goat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Ovechkin? Oh, he does? Problem solved.
Oh, cool. So you also just agreed LeBron James is the GOAT. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? That's perfect. We got perfect filler time for that. So congrats to Ovechkin again. And then also hopefully Parsons works out. I feel like we kind of don't need to keep hammering that one.
I'd pay him.
Yeah, I get it. Unless he's asking for more, that's probably why negotiations are at a standstill, because he's probably asking for more. But if he gets a little bit more or the same amount,
top 3 in his position in the league at 25 years old, pay him.
Whatever. It's not worth it. You just need a defender like that.
You do.
But that GOAT, that reminded me of something. So, is LeBron James the greatest basketball player of all time? My answer. Yes.
Good.
I do think I agree with you. I do. But there is no rule in sports history that says I have to like the GOATs. Because I hate Tom Brady.
I also hate Tom Brady.
I hate Tom Brady. I don't hate LeBron, but I think he's a corny motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, he's 40-something, bro. He's gonna be corny.
But it's just, and also he's always kind of, I don't know. It's just like I've never really disliked him, but I've never loved him, I guess. And it's
people were rocking this man's high school jersey while he was still in high school. This man was still in high school, a junior in high school, and people were rocking this man's jersey.
Bro, I get it. I understand it. That's why I'm saying, I concede, he is the GOAT. I think that's genuinely true. But I'm not a LeBron guy, I guess.
You don't have to be. You told me anything. Only thing I wanted to hear. That's the GOAT. That's the guy. Let me do the look glazing.
Yeah. Look glazing for Lapuki.
Yeah, that's my sunshine.
Okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I mean, Ovechkin, that's a GOAT that I like. That's a GOAT I can get behind. Brady, no.
I only knew 2 hockey players growing up. I knew Alex Ovechkin. I knew Sidney Crosby. That's it. That's all I knew.
Alex Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, Mike Madonna.
Oh, I knew Pecorine.
Yeah, there you go. Ryan Whitney and Paul Bissonnette, because they have a podcast. So there you go. And I said Joe Pavelski, right? Yeah, he grew up around us. He's from my hometown. So that's the only
No, I
reason
know
I
that guy
him.
we were talking about last year, the Connor McDavid guy.
Connor McDavid, there you go. Yeah,
He's
we
really
really
good.
need to catch up. And Connor Bedard, too, because he's a new guy. He's a new kid. And Cole Caulfield, obviously. Little League teammate. No big deal. I'm a podcaster, and he's a millionaire.
That's okay. That's
It's
okay.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Time will come. Time will come. Time will come. But yeah, that's our hockey knowledge. That's our GOAT knowledge, and that's our NFL knowledge. So now there's really only one thing left to do. That's get into this Final Four.
Yes, sir.
That just happened. So game number 1. We'll do the one that ended, the most recent. So Houston and Duke.
What a fucking game.
What a game. I mean, I did not see that ending coming. I don't think many people did. There were some people. So if you're out there online being like, oh, I had Houston the whole time, don't worry. I heard that there was, but it was not expected. Like, I think everyone...
9% of brackets had Houston beating Duke in the Final Four. 9%.
9%. There you go. So 91% just thought Duke were going to the finals, and they were probably going to win the final. Like, Duke was just laid out to win.
Yep.
And then Houston just never stopped.
They don't stop.
They don't stop. Those dudes do not stop coming, Pip.
They don't stop coming.
Nope,
There's a lot of dudes that are coming.
Yeah, they just keep coming and coming.
Duke just couldn't handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, Duke just couldn't handle Houston just coming over and over.
Yeah.
Didn't
have the stamina for it.
All 5 of those dudes, they just go, come.
They just came.
Yep. Kept doing it. That's so stupid, but great.
It's funny.
It is funny. Yeah, laugh.
But I'll let the viewers know the thing I told you before the game. Houston is insanely conditioned to play deep into the second half, overtimes. Their average run time for their entire basketball team is like a 5 minute and 30-something second mile. All of them. Their slowest runner on the team runs a 5:49 mile.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I do not run a 5:49 mile.
I've done it once in my life.
Yep. I was going to say maybe when I was like 19 and 20 and like a fresh in the Army private running around.
That's when I did mine. Not at 26 years old, 7.5 years deep, and dying doing that. I think I would die.
Yeah, I think I would probably drop as well. But yeah, Houston's conditioning, it proved to pay off at the end because they came back. It was a crazy ending.
They were down 14.
Yeah. And to see that final score being 70-67 in Houston's favor is insane. Because if anything, like 67-70, you're like, oh, damn, Houston almost came back. They were that close. No,
they did it.
They did it. They won the game.
They're going to Flag missed the game winner.
Yep. Ooh. You know, I actually know a player who wouldn't have missed that game winner. And I can't wait.
I'm pretty confident in saying, yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he would.
I don't think he would, but we'll get to him. We'll get to him because he's the talk of the town. But for right now, Houston, they look great. They look great. I was just looking at their win streak. They're on an 18-game win streak. That was the last time that they lost 18 games ago. So they're the hottest team in the tournament as far as wins go, I'm pretty sure, momentum. And I think, let's see. I'm going to pull it up real quick just because I want to make sure I get this right. What's him face? Oh, yeah. And their guy, LJ Cryer. He's averaging like 15 per game. His free throw percentage is super high. So they have like a dude who's might be able to lead these guys to some sort of victory, hoping that they...
I don't know. He is good. Is he the same dude that won it? Yeah. Yeah. So he has a chance if they do win to be one of the
Yeah.
first players to win 2 national championships on 2 different teams.
Because he was with Florida Atlantic, wasn't he?
Baylor. He won it with Baylor.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of the other cat who was in the Final Four with Florida Atlantic, and then I think Auburn. I really hope it's not one of my guys because then I'm gonna look real stupid. But whatever, it doesn't matter.
LJ Cryer won a championship with Baylor.
Okay, so there you go. Yeah, now he's going for number 2.
He's only been in college for 5 fucking years, but you know.
Yeah, dude, relax. Like, come on. Let's go. We're good. But yeah, we'll see what they do. Their stamina is going to be very useful in the national title. Duke, they choked. They choked. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. They choked. Cooper Flagg is going to go to the NBA now. One of the most talented rosters in a long time.
Weren't they up by like fucking 8 with like a minute and a half left?
Something like that. They were up and Houston wasn't missing. Like, it was just going their way, and then it just, I don't even know. Like, it was crazy because you said, yeah, you were driving home. I was putting my kids to bed. I come back, the final score. So I go back. I'm like, I missed something. I need to watch what the fuck
I watched
here.
like the 2-minute chaos.
Yeah,
what they called it.
Exactly. And I was like, how like Duke is just watching their championship fall apart right in front of them, literally at the last minute.
They're watching what March Madness truly means happen in their very eyes. Just
dying. So that sucks for Duke, but at the same time, I've never liked Duke, so I don't care. But glad to see them going. Fuck them. But Houston earned it. I mean, they were the better team yesterday. They were the better team. And that sucks to say for Duke fans because they were really believing, and a lot of other people too, that this was like the best Duke team that people have seen and was just going to roll through the national championship. But nope. Houston cuts it short. They're off into the finals, and their opponents.
Here's your chance, man.
Oh, their opponents are Fax's very own Florida Gators, because right before that game, the Florida Gators sent Auburn packing.
They did. By 6.
Wow. What a game. What a game. So Florida is a second half team, and that showed very much yesterday because the
100%.
first half
shit.
Was shit. Auburn had control. The Gators, I don't know what was going on. We just weren't scoring. We were just making way too many mistakes. We weren't aggressive enough on offense or defense, and they were exposing us. They really were. But then the second half came around, and literally immediately we start within 11-0 run. And then they start climbing back up, and then it's an actual battle all second half. And right towards the end,
Mr. Inevitable.
Mr. Inevitable. After Tommy had plenty of chances, Tommy Hall, he had plenty of chances. He had about 3, I think, chances to close out the game. He couldn't do it, but one man could. And that was Mr.
Who
Inevitable
always
himself.
does. Who always
Walter
does.
Clayton Jr.
He almost scored as many points as y'all did as a team in the first half. That man put on a fucking clinic.
A clinic. Hitting these amazingly clutch shots, having these insane layups, going over like 3 dudes, and his speed to the basket is so mesmerizing because it's so quick and smooth at the same time. And then the free throws right when he was going to the line at the end to make the lead out of reach, you knew it was already over before he even made his first shot. Yep. Because he's done this all tournament long.
Bro, if the game's close and you see him do a pull-up 3 over 2 people, it's going in. I swear to God, it's going in.
It's going in. Like, this man has a clutch gene that we haven't seen since what people are saying, somebody like Steph Curry or LeBron James.
I didn't know that he was also a transfer guy.
Yeah, he was a transfer guy.
He came in. He spent his first 2 years in college at Iona.
Iona Gales. Okay, yeah. And then He was with the Gators for these past 2 seasons. So,
Yep.
all right. I mean, senior dude, the most clutch dude in the tournament, and the
His
MVP
draft stock is fucking rocketing.
rocketing him. Some people are like, take him 2.
I don't. Maybe not
Take him
that.
2.
But
Cooper
if
Flash,
it was,
and then it's Walter
drop
Clayton.
him. Yeah. If it was up to me, this is why I don't analyze people, but he'd be top 10.
Yep. I mean, some people are saying he might have that dog in him to be a top
might.
10 pick. He really might. I mean, if he wins and it's like his win, you know what I mean? How every win of the tournament has become
If
and
like
because
tomorrow
Clayton
he drops 30 on Houston,
and closes it out again, yeah. He'll probably be a top 10 off the hype alone. I mean,
if he was only taller, he'd be guaranteed top 10.
but Steph Curry is also 6'3", you know, and then I feel like different type of game now. People are starting to learn their lesson. Like, oh, okay, so with someone like 6'3", you might have like a Steph or something like that. You never know. I don't know, or
Yeah,
Chris Paul, or
it's just
whatever.
praying that they're a generational under 6'3" guy. You know,
That's fair. I mean, yeah,
it's like, yeah, he's 6'3", but like Curry's 6'3". Curry's generational. Like that's the best point guard of all time. It's like Chris Paul's 6 foot. It's like he's done great. It's most of his career, but he hasn't.
Yeah.
But what has he actually done? Like he's never won anything.
I mean, that's true. That's true. Damn, poor Chris. But yeah,
He's really good at passing the ball.
yeah, and
Like
he
a
knows
great
the game.
passer.
Knows the game very well.
Yeah.
Huge basketball IQ. Kyrie, great point guard.
Kyrie's just
6'2",
better.
I think.
Kyrie's
Yeah,
just better than everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like
Yeah.
I'm saying, it needs to be like you have a generational skill. Like Kyrie has one of the best handles of all time. Steph is the best shooter of all time.
Yeah. I think
I hope the best for Clayton. I really do. I'm not a hater, I promise you. You know I'm not.
I know you're trying to make sure that I stay on Earth. I agree. It's smart. It's smart. It's a good friend thing to do. And I appreciate
I got
that.
it. Let his draft stock actually let it fall and come join the Lakers. Come on.
No, not all that. Not all that. Giannis needs some help. You know? Because I'm kind of getting tired of that. You know, getting over that. But we're not here for the Bucks. We're here for the tournament, and the Florida
Your
Gators.
team's in the natty.
Yes, that's right.
We will
Florida
be
Gators
tied.
will be competing for the first time since their back-to-back run with old Noah, the
Corey
dog.
Brewer.
Huh?
And Corey Brewer.
Yep, and Corey Brewer. Yeah.
Portland, Tennessee. Shout out.
There you go. Shout out. Portland, Tennessee. Is that the city that you grew up in?
20 minutes away.
Okay, I was gonna say I knew it was around. Okay.
I went to his basketball camp.
There you go.
He signed a jersey for me.
You have it?
Yeah, I think it's at my mom's house. But
Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
have it still.
All right, there you go. Shit, but yeah, for the first time since then, which we won those, and then
You did win those.
Yeah, we did win those. So I don't know, keep the momentum going. Maybe, just
I'm here for it.
add it to it. I would love it. It would be amazing, and I definitely think it's within the realm of possibility because we have Walter Clayton, but also on top of that, we do have other great role players. We have Tommy Hall. We have Elijah Mitchell. We have I can't remember his first name.
Will
Richard.
Richards.
Thank you. And Alex Condon. Like, it's a good fucking roster. Everyone does well at some point. Obviously, Walter Clayton stands out, but the way that the team is able to work together with him and without him is just like they're a well-coached team. Old Toddy Boy's doing a great
I'm
job.
trying to look something up because it'd be fucking hilarious. Do you know the red shirt rules for college basketball?
I don't know them personally. No. If you're
I'm
saying
gonna
like
look it
could he play
Yeah.
if it's a championship game?
Yeah. Oh, and a basketball player can't play at all.
Oh.
It's just so whack because football you can play up to 4.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, I remember I had asked you about that. I think on the show because I was still confused when I read about
Because
it.
I was like, you know how funny it would be to just check in the 7'9" dude, just to like throw a wrench in everyone's game plan. Like, yeah, he hasn't played all year because he's redshirted, but like throw him in the natty. Like, what are you gonna do with him? You just put a fucking skyscraper at the goal.
Oh,
And I don't think there's defensive 3 seconds in college.
Really?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there
I'm
you
gonna
go.
look
Then
it up.
that would feel like a cheat code then. Oh my god.
No, there's
But-
no defensive 3 seconds in college basketball. Run a 2-3 zone, throw the 7-9 dude in, and just let him sit there. Fuck it.
Just torture him. Oh man. I mean, Houston would keep coming though. Those
Oh yeah,
guys
they
know how to
always
do
come.
anything. Yeah, I was gonna say. Those guys know how to do anything. All 5 of those dudes just come. And
Yeah,
come
they
and
do.
come and come. Keep coming. So that's who we gotta deal with though. It's gonna be the most probably skilled total team versus the most conditioned team with better defense too. Their defense is better than ours.
Yeah, Houston's defense is better, but y'all's offense is better.
Yep. So it's going to be a pretty interesting battle because yeah, it is. It's even right now. The spread's even right now. Money line even for Houston -120. Yeah, it's literally. I think other than the matchup predictor, it's right down the middle. But the
I want
ESPN
a
matchup
classic. I don't want a blowout. I know you'd be cool with a blowout,
predictor,
but
of course.
but like I want a fucking game winner. Give me a game winner from Clayton. Give me it.
I'm.
Because you know if it comes down to a game winner, he's shooting it.
Oh yeah, and he's not missing it too.
No.
Yeah, there's no Cooper Flag stuff going on here. No, that's where the argument ties together right here. Yeah, we both here at Middle of the Pack, we believe that Walter Clayton Jr. is able to hit those clutch threes that Cooper Flag.
He's
cannot.
player of the tournament, in my opinion.
Thank you. That's
so.
okay. That's what I was getting into. I think before we went over like Houston or something, I was about to say he is the MVP of the tournament. Like,
yep,
amazing. And if he delivers on this, like history, cemented in history. Like, obviously,
I might be wearing a Houston shirt, but that's only because it was on theme. I am going for Florida for this game.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for clarifying because yeah, that was going to break.
This
my
is
heart.
a Houston Rockets shirt. This is not the Houston Cougars shirt.
Correct. Luckily, I knew that. I was aware of your Rockets fandom, and you know, I'm glad you're on my side because I need you for this one. I was there for you for Ohio State, so this is
exactly.
Right.
I have no dog in this fight, so I'm going to side with my boy.
That's right. I really think Clayton can do it. I understand the defense is good. Even the matchup predictor with all the analytics right now, according to ESPN at least, has Houston at like 64, 65%. And for me, I don't think that is true. I think if anything, it's flip-flopped. I think the only thing that Houston can beat us with is their conditioning. But the worst part about a team that is well conditioned, the worst opponent for a team that is well conditioned, there we go, is a team that is a second half team that is just on it in the second half. And we have been all tournament long. Like in the first half, we're doing all right at least
survive.
keeping up. Yeah, we keep up. Sometimes we might fall back a little bit like Auburn. It was starting to look a little rough, but in the second half, something happens to the Florida Gators. Some sort of switch turns on and we just become deadly. And I think that's the advantage that we have over Houston and probably one of the only. And also Walter Clayton Jr. is our advantage as well.
Is a dog.
But yeah, him being a dog is a huge advantage. But now it's going to be up to Houston to see if they can do it. I'm sure some people are going to be wanting to pick the Houston one, but I don't know how you cannot root for this Gators team. Like,
They're more
I
fun
get
to
it.
watch, that's for sure.
Yeah. Out of all the number ones left, they were probably, I mean, most people should have been their favorite, but no, everyone wanted to talk about Duke and Houston, and the Gators have been doing it all tournament long still. You know, waiting for us to go down to like the former champs. Everyone was waiting for us to go down to UConn. Nope. No. Everyone was waiting for us to go down against Auburn yesterday. You know, they're like, oh, I don't know. It might actually be tougher than they think. You and I knew that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
We're still saying, and nope. And now it's just another one. Another one we're not supposed to win. And we're going to be winning.
Okay. Because even if you do win, I'm going to let you know all the social media is going to be like, well, they didn't want to see Duke. Duke didn't even want to see Houston. Okay.
Yeah, Duke couldn't even see Houston. We beat you guys by the transitive property.
Yeah.
We beat your victors.
Yes.
Yes, that's how it works. I agree. I hate that argument. I hate that one forever. that argument never makes any sense. Because if you are the best, you will always be good. You will always win.
You just got to get used to it when your team wins a championship, man. There's always going to be
know.
something said.
I know, right? It's been so long. The last time this happened to me was when I was in 2007, when the Colts won the Super Bowl, and the Gators, albeit hand up, was not a Gators fan at the time. I've adopted this fandom from my wife. Hey, transparency, that's what we're here for. Don't worry. No fake fans here. But technically, they won a national title in 2007.
You would have been on top of the fucking world.
Yeah, I would have. If the Colts Super Bowl, the Gators national title, and then Florida Gators football national title.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, shit. Back then, I would have been living. I really missed out by being born 10 years a little too late.
You
Yeah,
did.
fuck. Damn, that bums me out. But hey, that's fine. This will be my one that I get. I do not claim the other national titles. I'm not fake. But this one I will. I'm very excited. And yes, I do genuinely believe Florida will be winning this game.
I agree with that.
Hell yeah. That's what we need. Middle of the pack camaraderie for national titles, college national titles. Locked in. We argue about the Big Ten and SEC, but that's supposed to happen.
Big Ten's not involved in this. Okay.
Yeah. We don't got to bring them in. And it's better that we took out an SEC team in the Final Four. That was also gorgeous. I completely blew over that, but that was amazing. I just wanted to say that. I loved that. Because anytime that, I'm sure you feel the same way, just when you get to see a team that you already see in the year, but it's in a national conference and you just get to punish them again, oh, that's satisfying. It's so satisfying because it's like
the Big Ten turned the SEC into a basketball program.
That's what you have to say?
Yep.
When I was trying to have a conversation I was trying to move on. That's what you had to say.
The Big Ten has turned the SEC into a basketball conference.
Okay. No. We've been a basketball conference. We've been a football conference, and you guys are currently borrowing football.
We're going to win it again.
The Truth will be taking it back this year. DJ Lagway will come. And you guys also have to deal with Lenora Sellers. Don't forget that, too. South Carolina. Great quarterback.
Don't care.
Georgia. I don't fucking care.
Don't care.
Alabama.
Just don't care.
Yeah, okay.
Nico, clearly don't care.
Jeremiah Smith.
We already played Nico. We saw how that went.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay, but that was like... Do you think you would have done that against DJ that bad?
This current year?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all would have got fucked.
That bad?
Yes. If you met us in the playoffs, yeah.
Okay, but done. As bad as Tennessee, because we're a better team than Tennessee.
I mean, we did it to fucking Oregon.
I understand that we got yeah, true. Fuck.
We did it to Oregon.
Fuck. Yeah, I know. That just kind of like, that clicked. Yeah, I probably could have got mollywopped, but that's okay. New team, new year. We got new talent coming to compete. Yeah, that probably would have been real
this
tough.
year. We'll see you there. We'll be there.
I plan to be there. I want to be a top SEC. There. But first we got to take care of this Monday night.
Get your title here, and we'll worry about college basketball later or college football later.
That's right. We got this Monday night, tomorrow night, or tonight, I guess, because we'll probably release.
Yes, it'll probably come out in the morning.
Yeah. So tonight, Florida will become national champions. We will celebrate. And
Walter Clayton will be crowned king.
Walter Clayton will be crowned king. He will be picked first over Cooper Flagg. That's not true. But he will be in the top 10 once he cements his legacy in college basketball. Everyone will be like, oh, that's who this boy is, guys.
He's like that. Got it.
And he will be a Milwaukee Buck, and my life will become great. And people will never...
If you want him to be a Milwaukee Buck, you don't want him to go in the top 10.
You don't know that yet.
You seen Giannis's stat lines lately?
You're
not getting a top 10 pick.
Okay. I don't want to. I said I didn't want to talk about the Bucks right now.
They've been spazzing.
While I'm making wishes, I also wish that no one would ever question me about my scattered fandoms. I wish that the Colts win 8 Super Bowls in a row, and I think that's good.
Good. Mine's all over the place too, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, true. I know. I think that's common with new generations, right? You know, scatter fandoms. I think because I think people grew up off of the internet, so it was like not really off of your local television.
Right. And at least I'm loyal. I don't jump around.
That's true.
I'm where I'm at, and that's just where I'm at. You know.
Yeah, and I
think if I was disloyal, I'd still be a fucking Panthers fan.
That too. I was gonna say, you think after Luck, I would like still be a Colts fan after Daniel Jones? The fact that I'm still around, that's dedication. Because I genuinely, I almost considered it one time when that happened.
And see, I've never had to worry about college. I'm safe there. That's my safe place.
I've never really, was never really watching college a crazy amount when I was younger. So once my wife said that her family's a Gators fan, I was like, oh, we live in Gainesville and UF, we're here. I'm playing Frisbee with UF. Yeah. So it happened perfectly. And then Colts and Milwaukee teams are just where I grew up. Easy.
Yep.
Easy. And then I don't even know. I guess we'd have to go through that, but I'm sure people are like, have already left at this point. So we'll say thanks for tuning in to Middle of the Pack. Thank you for watching our little short preview. Obviously a quick 45 minutes for you guys. We'll be back, like I said, with NFL draft coverage, NBA playoffs, the post college basketball championship, all of it. So that's going to be coming up within this next week. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we're going to see you in the next one. This is Middle of the Pack.
And I'm Pip.
And I'm Fax. Peace.
Later.